Ticket for Fun is a mysterious and unsettling guide that seems to come straight from the world of Five Nights at Freddy's second game. Having spent some time looking through the book, I suspect the book once belonged to Jeremy Fitzgerald, the weary night guard who survived the horrors of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Beneath its cheerful and playful tone lies a survival manual disguised as a children's attraction pamphlet. Within its pages are hidden warnings and clues on how to endure the restaurant after dark, revealing that fun at Freddy's always comes with a price. In this video, I'll give you what I think could help a guard survive their shift. Within Ticket for Fun lies a curious inclusion, a newspaper clipping titled Help Wanted. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary job advertisement seeking a night security guard at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, but its presence within the book feels deliberate. This very ad could be what first drew Jeremy Fitzgerald to apply for the position, unknowingly signing up for a night shift. Its reappearance in the book could serve as a narrative thread, linking the story's warnings and survival notes directly back to Jeremy himself, as if the Ticket for Fun was never meant for the public, but for the guard who took the job. The inclusion of collectible tickets serves as a nod to the Fazbear Fright story, Jump for Tickets. That tale took place in a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location where the animatronic Coils the Clown lurked behind the colourful arcade facade. The parallels suggest that both stories may be set in the same restaurant, hinting that Ticket for Fun could be chronicling events from that very era. If so, it's possible that Coils the Clown and the puppet once shared the same stage. This connection could even foreshadow the FNAF 2 movies, which the trailer suggests is a visited location. The discovery of Jeremy's paycheck tucked within the pages adds another layer to the mystery. It could imply that Jeremy never returned to claim it. Following the bite of 87, he is implied to be the intended victim. He was taken from the restaurant abruptly. The uncollected paycheck, marked with his name and from the issuer Fazbear Entertainment, feels like a silent memorial, a remnant of a night guard who vanished. Its placement alongside the survival notes and Help Wanted ad ties Jeremy to the narrative, suggesting Ticket for Fun may have been compiled after the bite, as both a record and a warning to anyone who dares to take his place. The flashlight and security badge connection carry a subtle but important meaning when viewed alongside Jeremy Fitzgerald's final instructions from Phone Guy. In that call, Jeremy is told,
we have one more event scheduled for tomorrow, a birthday. You'll be on day shift. Wear your uniform, stay close to the animatronics, and make sure they don't hurt anyone, okay?
Nowhere does it mention a flashlight or a badge tools typically used for night duty. This omission suggests that Jeremy likely did not carry a flashlight, as the birthday event took place during the day. The inclusion of his badge could suggest he wasn't wearing it, possibly because it was unnecessary for a public event. The absence of these standard items hints that Jeremy's final shift was not routine. The safety first message printed inside Ticket for Fun reads like standard corporate policy, yet its tone is that of dark irony. It states,
"As an official employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, you are required to wear your security badge at all times while on the premises to avoid confusion and any unfortunate situations involving mistaken identity. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for any accidental injury, dismemberment, death, or bites resulting from failure to wear your security badge."
On the surface, it's a reminder about workplace safety, but in the world of Freddy's, it feels more like a warning. The explicit mention of mistaken identity and bites suggests foreknowledge of the dangers employees faced around the animatronics, especially during incidents like the bite of 87. If Jeremy wasn't wearing his badge that final day, this message implies that his fate may have been sealed by that very omission. Further investigation into those present at Freddy Fazbear's restaurant during the late shifts reveals that Jeremy Fitzgerald wasn't alone in his nighttime ordeal. William Afton, the elusive technician and co-founder, often lingered after hours. Michael Schmidt later took on the role of night guard. Even Phone Guy remained connected through his nightly calls, guiding guards while seemingly aware of more than he let on. Each of them had their reasons for being there at night, and together they form a shadow network of employees tied to the restaurant's darkest secrets. In the minigame Save Them, players take control of the puppet, moving through a pixelated version of the restaurant. As the game progresses, the character Purple Guy appears, noticeably wearing a security badge. William Afton walks the restaurant at night, with the sureness that he was protected. William Purple Guy was the dangerous one. In Security Breach, Vanessa is always seen wearing her security badge, and notably, the animatronics never attack her. This detail mirrors the company's long-standing rule about employee identification, suggesting that the badge itself may grant recognition within the animatronics security programming. In the movie, Mike Schmidt is offered a toy security badge by Vanessa Shelley, a gesture that seems harmless at first but may carry some weight. Instead of wearing it himself, Mike gives the badge to his younger sister Abby as a token of protection. By not wearing the badge, the animatronics fail to recognize him as guard. When the night turns deadly, they target Mike as an intruder. The moment reinterprets the series' long-standing rule about employee identification, showing that even a toy badge tied to Fazbear authority can mean the difference between life and death. In the movie, Vanessa Shelley carries a police-issued badge, which immediately sets her apart from the other employees and visitors. This official symbol of authority seems to act as a shield within the restaurant, ensuring that she remains untouched by the animatronics, her badge granting protection against the machines that hunt everyone else. In the movie, Phone Guy is shown moving through the restaurant without a security badge, a decision that proves fatal when he is attacked and caught by Foxy. His lack of official identification leaves him vulnerable, highlighting the recurring importance of badges in controlling the animatronic's behavior. Similarly, in the book The Week Before, Phone Guy, also called Ralph, pockets a security badge with the intention of giving it to his daughter, Capelia, as a keepsake. Both instances emphasize the badge's role as a symbol of authority and safety within the restaurant, and how possession or absence of one can mean the difference between life and death. Throughout the Five Nights at Freddy's universe, the security badge emerges as a subtle but powerful symbol of authority. From Jeremy Fitzgerald's final day shifts to Vanessa Shelley's police-issued badge, and even Phone Guy's handing over his badge for his daughter, the pattern is clear. Those who possess and wear the badge are often recognized by the animatronics and spared, while those who do not face danger. Yet the badge's protective power is reserved for those in the know, employees and those with insider access, reinforcing the series' recurring theme that knowledge and preparedness are just as critical to survival as courage. In this way, a small piece of plastic becomes one of the most significant tools against the horrors within Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.